Man, 1-0 in the AFC North, man, we don't take that for granted. We're appreciative. I'm appreciative of the effort of the men. I'm appreciative of their fight, their no-blink approach. Obviously, it wasn't easy tonight, but we didn't expect it to be. It's kind of a signature of AFC North ball, and particularly these two teams. They had momentum. They were coming off of a big win, and so we didn't get the type of fluidity we wanted early, but I like the fight. Obviously, the big play, the pick six was a nice catalyst, but after that, it took us a while to gain rhythm. We gave up another big run, and so we got some things obviously to work on. It's cool to work on it with the win. Can't say enough about Nick Chubb, man, sending our best to him. Got a lot of respect for that guy. We had some injuries of our own in game. Gunner is being evaluated for a concussion. Minka is being evaluated at the hospital with a chest injury. Elandon Roberts, I think he was able to get back into the game, a stinger of some description. Bumps and bruises associated with play. We got to assess all of those things, man, and put together a plan here on a short week to go to Vegas. And so we're thankful for the win, but we'll keep pushing. I'll pause and open it up for questions.
What is Minka's injury specifically? Do you know?
I do not. I just know that he is being evaluated as we speak. I'm sure I'll have more information for you guys when we talk around noonish tomorrow.
Anyone else? Mike, how big was pressure that you're able to get on Watson in this game?
You know, it's a big component. It is. It probably always is a major component when these two groups come together. There's familiarity and, you know, kind of our edge guys have done what they did tonight, to be quite honest with you, in the history of this series or in the recent history of this series. And it doesn't mean that we take their efforts for granted, but we need it, we expect it, and they delivered.
Coach, again, like I asked you last week, in terms of the slow start of Kenny Pickett, it seems like it's starting to be recurrent. They talk about Matt Cannon, but I don't think it's all on Coach Cannon. I think that the slow start of Kenny has to take its own responsibility.
Question. What's the question?
Question is, are you going to do anything to spur them or either one of them to kind of maybe up the ante a little bit?
Certainly.
What might that be?
You know, we got planning to do next week. It doesn't make sense for me to divulge it in this setting. We got a game coming up in 6 days. We'll let that do our talking.
Mike, you talked about you did the big play early, kind of get another big play late. Coming off the game that you did, is that an okay recipe for you? Is get a couple big plays and kind of hang on in between?
We're not going to apologize for winning.
Mike, how did some of your guys do filling in for Minka and a couple of big plays by Joey here?
You know, we were short kind of coming into the game. Can't say enough about some of those guys, Calvin, Austin, and others. That's what teams do. They support one another. They step up, and I'm appreciative of the efforts of the men that you mentioned in relief of some others. But there'll be plenty of opportunities to display that over the course of the journey, unfortunately, because it's just a component of our game.
Speaking of guys stepping up, I mean, TJ's always great, but did you notice or see anything additional to him with guys like Cam and Minka not in there?
Guys made the plays, man. They did. Can't say enough about Highsmith. He had a pick six and a big sack fumble. We had contributions from a lot of areas, man. Just appreciate the efforts. Larry Ogunjobi played a lot of snaps, man. Hadn't practiced a lot, but had to absorb a big-time responsibility because we were playing without Cam. And so there's a lot of guys to be congratulated for their efforts in playmaking.
Mike,
Last one here. We got TJ waiting.
As you guys continue to incorporate Jalen and Najee into the running game, how would you assess both of their performances tonight and how they continue to grow in this offense?
Boy, it was tough sledding early. I thought that Coach Schwartz, man, did some really good things there in the initial stage of the game. They played five down linemen. It took us a while to get our footing there, to eliminate some of the negativity from our play. I thought we were able to get some of it going in the second half. And kind of that's a knee-jerk assessment of what transpired from a run game perspective.
All right.
Thanks, guys.